The theater experience. Why is it such a unique format for both the actors and the audience to experience?
Oh, theater. I mean, so the process of making theater is unique and the process of seeing theater is unique. But I think that what both of them have in common is gathering together in a space to be together with your phones off and to have an in-person emotional experience with other human beings. I think a lot about, I say frequently that I think theater should feel absolutely nothing like scrolling through Twitter or X. It should feel absolutely nothing like, wasting time on YouTube. It's uh, so magical to be with other human beings and be on the same emotional ride with them and be totally in sync. And they've done studies that show that an audience's heart rate evens out as they watch a play, that they're not even that they're like synchronized. And I think that especially in today's day and age, that experience of like, go on this ride. You don't have to participate. And that's where it's different for actors and for audience members. But for audience members, you don't have to participate. You don't have to react. You don't have to defend yourself. You don't have to be clever. You don't have to impress anybody. Um, but you can be immersed. You can come on this emotional ride with other human beings. It's a form of like escapism on the one hand, but it's a form of, it's more than life. It's packing years of life into 2 hours at its best. And so you get to like escape and also experience more deeply and feel things all the way. And I think that that's, a lot of what actors are building towards in the rehearsal room is feeling things all the way, just being fully in a moment. And the gift that actors give people is when an actor lets themselves be fully in a moment and be a conduit for an emotion, they unlock that for hundreds of other people in the audience. So um so much of the rehearsal process is sort of building that and creating space for actors to do that.
Your play and the other two plays are anchoring the Playwrights Festival. Tell me why it's so important. It was important to you to be part of that festival, and what are you looking for during the whole festival?
I'm thrilled to be part of Pacific Playwrights Festival for umpteen reasons. One of them is there's been, since the pandemic, a real loss of new play festivals, new play experiences, and there aren't a lot of places where a bunch of people who make theater come together to watch it and talk about it in large numbers, and especially not in like exciting, hopeful ways, but what could it be and what's in the pipeline, and what are we excited about, and what do we believe in. It's really singular at this point. So the idea of kind of gathering to celebrate new plays, and not just one new play, but a bunch of new plays, is so special. I'm really excited this year because I get to actually see the other playwrights' plays. Last year, I was the last reading in the series. Gallery 34 was the last reading in the series. And so I was in rehearsal when all the other readings happened. And there were playwrights who I admire and whose work I love in the building doing new plays, and I couldn't go see their work, and I couldn't support them, and I couldn't check out what they were doing, and it was hard. Um, I'm grateful for the time, but that's just how the schedule worked. And so this year I'm so excited to see everyone's work and to see it in conversation. I've already read the descriptions of some of the new plays, and I'm fascinated by kind of the overlaps and parallels, some with Gallery 34, with Prelude to a Kiss, with a bunch of other themes. I just can't wait to hear 5 new plays in a weekend and meet a ton of new play people and see what theater is up to and where it could go. I'm going to have a great time. I've just found it to be, a building full of people who are total cheerleaders for the art form and for what it could be and for new plays and, for imagining exciting new possibilities for the theater in a time where it's easy to be pessimistic or careful in, you know, what you hope for. People who kind of have a blue sky approach. It's thrilling. And I think for audiences, I mean, Pacific Playwrights Festival is a place to see the future. Like, it's where plays could go. It's where kind of new playwrights who are coming up are it's a chance to catch them and say, like, I saw them when, you know. And it's such an exciting, like, there's just people are doing exciting things and taking huge swings, and yeah, it's a place of like humor and excitement and possibility and grace. I've said that word before, but I do think theater is a place where you can feel that, and it's going to be awesome.